You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
We are taking a live look over Tehama County. Look at those dark gray clouds. It looks a little bit like a portrait out there.
It's still beautiful, even
Yeah.
with the clouds. Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff is here now with a look at our forecast.
You can entitle that portrait Winter Hanging On. Almost a month into spring, but it still doesn't feel like it. We've had a couple days, literally a handful of days in the last 2 months where we've been above average, but today was not one of those days. Well below average this morning as well as this afternoon. Look at the overnight lows. We dropped down to 37 this morning in Redding, and the average low is 47. We had a low this morning of 39 in Chico, and it was 41 cool degrees in Red Bluff and Oroville. This afternoon, after that chilly start and the increase in clouds, still way below average. The average high in Redding, 72. Today, as you can see, 13 degrees cooler than that. It was also 59 degrees in Chico, 42 degrees for a high in Chester, and look at that. 47 degrees for high in Mount Shasta. Now, we still have enough instability in the atmosphere to cause a few more rain showers and snow showers over the higher terrain and the lower terrains. You can see some rain showers around the northern part of the valley, but not much. Most places receiving a trace or a few hundredths of an inch, and we're going to lose most of that forcing once the sun goes down. So by 11 o'clock tonight, we'll have some lingering snow showers again over the higher terrain, but they're going to go away rapidly. We'll have a mostly clear sky again tomorrow morning, and just as chilly tomorrow morning as it was this morning. So you'll still need that jacket. By the afternoon, it'll start to warm up, but we're still going to have a lot of clouds developing. And one more last hurrah for some light snow and rain showers, mostly over the plateau as well as the foothills. Not much over the mountains, not much over the valley. And then we're going to start to warm things up as a ridge of high pressure begins to build overhead Thursday all the way through Sunday. Now, it's not going to be a ridge where we have nothing but sunshine, but it will warm us up. It's going to be what we call a dirty ridge of high pressure with high clouds still pushing into the sky. Not a great chance for any precipitation, just a slight chance by Sunday and Monday as a small disturbance moves overhead, but more than likely we're going to have some breezes and not a good chance for any rain. And the highs, once we get past tomorrow, especially once we get past Thursday, will be above average for the foreseeable future. But we still have a few hundredths of an inch of rain and mountain snow possible, as you can see, all the way through tomorrow morning. And most of this is going to fall between now and tomorrow afternoon, just a couple hundredths of an inch at best. And most of us aren't going to see a raindrop or a snowflake. Same thing with our amounts of snow. Most places, if we're lucky to get some snow, it's going to be less than about an inch or two. And as far as the wind, not too much wind force. We'll have some breezes pushing down through the valley at times, both tomorrow afternoon and Thursday afternoon, but really not very strong. Even the gusts only about 20 miles an hour, which means sustained wind in general between 5 and 15. But it's going to be chilly again tomorrow morning with lows in the teens and 20s in the mountains, 30s in the foothills, and 30s and lower 40s for the valley. So another chilly start to a below average day. We'll have a partly cloudy afternoon after a mostly sunny morning. Highs in the mid to upper 40s for the mountains, 50s for the foothills, some lower 60s for the valley, but still about 12 degrees below average. Next 7 days in Chico, we have a warming trend ahead. We're not going to have any completely sunny days, but mostly sunny to partly cloudy going forward. And highs both in Chico and in Redding will climb into the upper 70s and lower 80s, back above average for the first real stretch in many, many months.
Thanks, Jason.